Welcome to the Three Retro Movie Geeks podcast with me, your host, Rob, the Truffle Shuffle Taylor.
First you gotta do the truffle shuffle.
And me, Paul, Save Clock Tower Constable.
Save the clock tower.
And Scott, I ain't got time to bleed with him.
I ain't got time to bleed.
And we will be discussing movies from the 80s and the 90s.
With some absolute classics and some not so well known classics.
From the greatest cinema era ever.
Hello and welcome. Yes, we are the Hippie Shakes as we are discussing episode 41 in the 1988 romantic comedy Cocktail.
Whee! Cocktails and dreams.
Propping up the bar on this one are two drunkards. It's poor Cosmopolitan Constable.
Nice.
And our guest, making his first appearance on the podcast, Chris Red Eye Rowles.
Whee! A red eye for breakfast.
Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I have known you for about 35 years, I think.
Yeah,
I know.
sounds about right.
I know.
Since Dunmore.
Yeah, he's at Dunmore School. This was one that you wanted to do. I sent a message to a few friends, said, are there any films you want us to do? And you said Cocktail. One of your favourites?
Yeah, Cocktail, one of my early memories of getting into films and watching films, mainly because of my sister. So I've got an older sister who's 5 years older.
Right.
And she spent most of her days in the school holidays watching films. And
Yep.
she loved this film, and I got hooked watching it with her.
This is one I've been dying to do for a long, long time.
Yeah, you love this one, don't you?
Yeah, it's really good.
You didn't have any older sisters, though, so what's your excuse for liking it? Was it just... Did your
I
mum like
like
it?
Tom Cruise.
Right, okay.
I think this is one of these films. So when I first watched it, it was like, well, the parents had gone out for the night. We rented
Yeah.
a DVD. Well, it wasn't his videotape back then. I watched it. I thought, this is a fucking great film. And I've sometimes, when in the early days, I used to watch it 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
This was probably in the early days like my Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Watch it on repeat.
Yeah, cool.
Loved it. Since I'm bought on VHS, Blu-ray, DVD, Apple Store, it's a good film.
Cool. So, Chris, give us a little insight on some other sort of 80s and 90s films. Have you got like a list of a couple of films that you...
So I brought a couple with me.
Ah,
Moonwalker.
Oh,
88.
mate, nice.
You and Paul are going to be going out for a drink later and talking about this, aren't you?
BMX Bandits.
Cool.
Never seen that
Yeah.
one. Isn't Nicole
1983.
Kidman in that
A
one?
very young
Yeah, that's
Nicole
good.
Kidman. So that's definitely worth a
I got the
watch.
cap of that.
The Delta Force.
Right.
Chuck Norris.
No.
Heard of that?
Scott would have seen this,
1986.
but I haven't seen that.
I'm not a Chuck Norris fan. He's
Nice. I love that you
I'm
brought him
not,
with you.
He's
but that film is amazing.
Yeah. What else we got?
And then you don't often mention James Bond.
Yeah.
I'm a massive James Bond film. Probably
forgot
my
that.
favourite series. And
Yeah.
in the 80s, A View to a Kill. Was
Yeah.
my favourite.
That's quite
Yeah,
good,
we had
that
done a
one.
James Bond, yeah, haven't we?
No, I quite like the old Sean Connery ones.
Yeah.
I've got a couple.
Who's your favourite Bond then?
Sean Connery,
Sean Connery's yours.
easy. And then Roger Moore.
Chris, what about yours?
I love Roger Moore.
Yeah, I'll go
I
Roger
do
Moore.
like Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
I think he's done. And it's a bit funny, but I do like Timothy Dalton. In it.
Right, okay.
So I love The Living Daylights,
Yeah.
which is, I think, is 89. I think it just crept in.
Right, we been watching anything exciting? Been to the cinema or anything
Well, I've
like
not
that?
been to the cinema, but I did text you and Scott the other day, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said, any of you lot watch Beetlejuice 2? Because I've
Yes.
been trying to watch. I wanted to go to the cinema, I missed it, and saw it was on Sky Movies. And what did I text you?
You said it was not very good.
I think the word I said was fucking shit.
Yes.
With capital F.
Well, I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah, I know, but it needed to get it out there.
Yeah.
With my true view
So
of
you didn't
this
like it
film.
then?
No, I
Not too
thought
bad,
it was
it's
shit.
not
I got half an hour in, so
Yeah.
Lisa and I watched it, and half an hour in, we were like, what the fuck is going on? And we switched it off and then stuck the news on, I think, because that was more interesting. However, you then took the piss at me because I don't
Yeah.
complete films. So I thought, right,
Yes.
I'm going to complete a film.
Yeah, Paul
And
never
I-
watches a film in one go, so we take the mick out of him, yeah.
And I did watch the rest of Beetlejuice.
Right.
However, I retracted the F word and I said, it's just shit.
Right, okay. So not as bad as you first thought.
I won't be watching it again.
No. Okay. No. Chris, you been watching anything
So I
recently?
watched Home Alone 3 last week
okay.
with the kids.
I can't
never
watch
watched
that.
it before, and it's horrendous.
No, I've
Is
never
it?
seen that.
Absolutely.
I can only
awful.
go up to the second one.
Yeah, the kids loved it, and then they watched 4, and then 5. I think they're now.
Yeah.
I never realised there were so many, but they just get.
It's a bit like some of the American Pie films, wasn't it? You know, you had the original ones, and then you had like the cast-offs and stuff, which
like
no one.
Naked Mile and that.
Yeah, that's it. No one
Yeah,
watches
yeah,
those.
No, they weren't that great.
No. Home Alone 1 and 2.
That's it.
And only at Christmas time. Was it a Christmas film, 3?
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah,
Okay.
based
I
around
couldn't watch that
Christmas.
out of Christmassy.
Yeah. And then cinema,
that
went to see the latest Mission Impossible a couple of weeks ago.
okay,
Took the
cool.
kids
I want to see
there.
that. Is it good?
Amazing. I think it's the best one.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
We'll leave it at that then, Chris.
Best
'cause
one out of all of them.
Yes.
Right.
Really, I really like the first. I think the first one's excellent. The third one's good, and then the rest are pretty good. I wasn't so keen on the last one because it just seemed to. I felt it kind of wanted to do stuff for the sake of it rather than doing it because it's part of the story.
Yeah.
Cool.
But okay, I
Yeah,
look
I
forward.
can't say much, but there's
No,
some
please don't.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some good things they do in the last one. And,
Nice.
Yeah, I can't say, but yeah, there's a couple of surprises that make it. You forget about things and they come back. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, anything
and then
else?
After listening to you guys do Police Academy 1.
Okay.
I watched that.
Oh, cool. I love how that's so cool that someone listens and then goes and watches
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
because I forgot about that film
Yeah.
and everything you say about that being.
Yeah. At the time.
Yeah, and I watched the 5th one as well the other day.
Right.
That was on telly.
Oh, was it?
Police Academy 5 Miami something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, and they all
Mission.
go to Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
I did buy the box set a couple of weeks ago. It was on special, so I have got those to go through.
Cool. I went to watch the Jurassic Park film, which was good. It got slated. I saw on the critics, but it was
But
predictable.
what do critics know? Because they said cocktail crap.
Yeah.
And what do they know? I don't know anyone who doesn't like cocktail.
It was it was predictable. I predicted which characters were going to die and got it spot on. The only one thing I didn't like about it was
I'm not going to scare the cinema,
Okay.
so I'm not bothered.
it's more about mutant dinosaurs. So it's more of like a monster film rather than dinosaurs. It felt like, but it was good fun. I'd go and watch it. Take your kids.
Yeah, my kids
Yes,
want
yeah.
to see it. I'm sure we'll get.
Yeah, it was good
to
fun.
at some point.
It wasn't any boring bits, anything like that.
No.
I watched the Oasis first get together, the reunion. Someone had it on TikTok live all the way through the concert. I think she made like 250 quid from people sending her gifts. So that was on Friday last week, and I managed to see all of it. Thanks to this girl called Amy from TikTok, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Wembley Stadium a couple of weeks back to a concert.
Oh, you
which
did,
is
didn't you?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
The Linkin Park.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, I thought you meant Taylor Swift.
No,
You didn't get
not
it?
a
Okay.
chance. No, Linkin Park and Mill and I are both fans. Mill's mad on it big time, and yeah, phenomenal.
I watched Mary Poppins the other day. But talking to Mary Poppins, I went to a Mary Poppins themed restaurant. I had do you want to know what I had? You asking me what I had?
Yeah, go on.
Big Mac and fries.
I had cauliflower cheese and I had lobster. That wasn't so good. Cauliflower cheese was alright. You could say super cauliflower cheese, but the lobster was atrocious.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, cocktail then. Let's discuss one of your favourite films then, boys.
Been looking forward to this. Been looking forward to this since we started doing the podcast. Wanted to do this. Yeah, great 80s film. Yes, very typical Tom Cruise. You know, becomes the hero, gets a girl or two. You know, very, very, a bit like Top Gun, gets the girl, does his bit. It's predictable.
Every Tom Cruise film he gets the girl, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It was all round this year, wasn't it? It was at Days of Thunder, Top Gun.
Yeah,
They
Days
all
of
came
Thunder.
out
Another
together.
great film. Love that.
Yeah.
Like you say, very typical.
It was a classic 80s film as well, wasn't it? It was like yuppies, the bar, men going after women, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It just New York in the 80s. Directed by Roger Donaldson,
Yes.
who did Dante's Peak and Species, were the only two that I could sort of remember.
I had a quick nosy. I saw one called The Bank Job. That's a really good film.
Okay, I've not seen that.
Yeah, that's a good film. Based on a true story.
Right.
And one called The Recruit.
Right.
With Al
He's done that, has he?
Pacino and Colin Farrell. I believe he's done that as well.
Right, okay, yeah.
That's also one of my favourite films.
I've never heard of him until I looked this up. Written by a guy called Hayward Gold.
Well, it's based on a book, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Flanagan, obviously Tom Cruise. Young
Brian
Flanagan.
Flanagan.
You say
Brian
young,
Flanagan.
but isn't the book based on someone much older?
Yeah, much older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's apparently, I haven't read the book, but it's apparently a lot darker, but I don't know.
26. he
Maybe
was
the
in this
bars were a
cruise.
little bit darker inside. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
What about so Brian Brown,
Yeah.
Doug? How old do you reckon he was in this?
Well, I was thinking this. I knew you were going to bring it
Yeah,
up.
and we know that they
I
look
reckon.
older.
Well, he's going to be. I reckon he's going to be my age, 49.
Yeah, 41. He was in this.
Jesus.
41.
He looked 50s, didn't he?
He looks much older, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Pretty sure I got that right, and he's about 78 now, still alive.
Yeah.
And what other films was he in? I
can't
remember
remember.
being
FX.
in anything.
There was 2 FX films.
Right.
He was in those. And there was another one. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, FX was big. Well, quite a big film in the 1890s.
The lovely Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, what was she in?
She was good in this, wasn't she? Well, Karate Kids
Karate
as well, I
Kid.
remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks so much older
That's the
since the
future.
Karate Kid in this.
She looks good in this. This is
Still lovely, though. Isn't she?
yeah, this is my favourite Elizabeth Shue.
Do you need me to
I
open
think.
the window, guys?
Yeah,
It's
we do.
like
Yeah.
getting a bit hot.
I know, it's a bit hot in here. Oh, Elizabeth Shue. Just going to fan myself. Obviously, then we had Kerry, who was Kelly Lynch. She was in Roadhouse.
Yes.
I was trying to think that.
I was
I
going to mention
yeah.
that. I didn't realise he
No,
was in
and I
Roadhouse.
was-
It
I-
looks different.
Yeah.
There's only a year apart,
Yeah.
the two films.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's she from? But yeah, looked it up.
She's got more clothes on. Well, as part of Roadhouse, she hasn't got anything on,
No.
but she had majority of Roadhouse.
Yeah.
She's got more clothes on.
20
Pocahontas.
20 million to make, and it took 171 million, so it done really well.
Yeah.
But as we said earlier, it got slated by the critics.
What do they know?
I was late to the party to watch this,
Typical bars closed, last orders.
and yeah, I
Welcome
enjoyed it.
to the podcast. Rob Last Orders Taylor.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film. I never watched it as a kid, as I've said millions of times. It wasn't sort of sci-fi film, but like you say, unless you had older sisters.
Well, you do?
Scott was the same, I think. I do, yeah, but my older sisters moved out by the time I was like 12, I think. Rotten Tomatoes, 9%.
Yeah.
I gave it.
What a crock of shit.
9%.
That's all I'm going to say to that.
The worst review for a Tom Cruise film. No, I wouldn't have given it that low, you know what I mean?
I could think of probably a few other Tom Cruise films. Far and away, it was not one I was a big fan
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, I could think of a couple more.
Actually, I would have thought you'd have said Top Gun was one of your favourite films, Chris, earlier on. I
No,
thought-
Top Gun's up there,
yeah,
definitely.
just remember
There's
that.
just something about Cocktail.
Yeah, classic 80s.
Yeah.
What's in the red eye? Anyone know what's in the red eye drink? I'll look this up before we come out.
Egg?
Egg, definitely.
Yeah, vodka. Well, I've got vodka, tomato juice, beer, and an egg.
Definitely beer, because he puts beer in.
He
Yeah.
puts the can in and leaves it
Yeah.
to...
Yeah.
And you look up other websites, and it's like
Worcestershire sauce.
That's the one. They got that in it. There's other things you can put in it, but it's mainly that. And the egg. I always remember the egg.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's he doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it with one hand, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And of course, as a youngster, when you're watching this, you know,
Yeah.
you got no idea why he's doing that. And
Yeah.
of course, as you grow up,
Yeah.
you understand why he's doing that the day after
True,
being
yeah.
on the drink.
And I guess that's why it's called red eye, because you're hungover, yeah. A couple of people, loads of people considered for Brian, Tom Cruise. I wrote down a couple. Jim Carrey, which I thought was never going to work.
No.
I thought Charlie Sheen could have worked.
Possibly.
And I wrote down one for Brian, which was Michael Caine, which could have been.
Yeah, I can
Doug.
see that one.
I couldn't imagine him. Doug's a bit smarmy, isn't he? Where Michael Caine's a bit more of a gentleman.
Yeah. Doug, you know, he's been around the block.
Yeah.
He's got, you know, he's been and done it.
Yeah,
And he's now passing his kind of like,
yeah. I can't see Michael Caine doing that. Yeah. Make me a bloody red eye. Don't forget the egg. Don't forget the egg. That's what Michael Caine would have said. Who else we got? Heather Graham was considered for Elizabeth Shue's role. Cocktail. You got any more information you want to mention? You got anything, Chris?
filming
Paul?
locations.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Jamaica is featured a lot in there.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of it was filmed in Toronto, wasn't it?
Yeah, Toronto.
I think the only New York scenes is the first bar, which was, or the outside of the bar, was TGI Friday, which is just on the Upper East Side, and then obviously his uncle's bar, which is in New Jersey.
Okay.
I think those are the only actual scenes which were filmed. I mean, the jailhouse bar was filmed in Toronto, which was a real jail.
That was a jail, wasn't it?
A real jail, which had, I think, 7 hang-ins in its time.
Like the old jail in Abingdon, remember that?
Yeah.
That used to be a jail and it's a leisure centre. Now flats, of course.
Of course, like most things turn into.
I used to love the old jail. Did you go there as a kid?
What, swimming?
We all lived in Abingdon, didn't we? So yeah.
Pound a pint and bar.
That's it. Yeah,
God,
pound a
I used
pint.
to get shit-faced on 10 quid. And they have a kebab as well for 10
Took
quid.
me a couple of pounds, but
Yeah,
£10.
£2.50 for me. Talking about Toronto, so Tom Cruise went to bartending school in Toronto to learn his tricks. And obviously, it was all plastic bowls in the
I used to
film.
use my Lynx Africa can to mimic.
I didn't know you were the agent. Where's he going to go? He's going to go. Oh, there he is. We could do a bit in here today because it is warm. He's caught it.
Still got it.
He's throwing it and catching it.
I'm not going to do it with a real glass.
No.
I read somewhere that they hired a TGI Friday bartender as well
Right.
to help him do some of the scenes.
So that TGI Fridays bar, obviously that's where he goes when he meets Doug. Is that right?
Yeah.
So was that an actual TGI Fridays?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the inside, the bar was filmed in Toronto.
Yeah, of course.
it's
So
only
they
the
do show
outside bit.
outside. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it is still there, isn't it?
It's still
just a
there.
different-
I
Really?
Yeah.
might go and have a photograph outside it when I go next.
Have a red eye.
But there's a couple of other film locations which I want to go to instead.
Right.
There's 2 other locations I want to go to.
Nice.
Nothing to do with cocktails, so I won't say any more.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And then you've got Jamaica, obviously. So
Yeah, man.
Jamaica, you've got like the waterfalls and that. So I've been down there and had a photo there.
Oh, cool.
Close to that. So that's amazing.
Nice.
To go and see. Fully recommend Jamaica. Lovely place. I was reading, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but the club is actually not in Jamaica. It's
Right.
Toronto or somewhere similar.
Oh, the bit where there's this magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in Toronto.
Oh, is it? Because it
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
Jamaican, doesn't it? Because they're just sort of like the way they're moving, the music, everything's.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
It's in
Chilled out.
Toronto.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I read there's some kind of connection between that and the James Bond film No Time to Die.
Right.
Between the two films
Oh, okay.
as well. There's the bar and other scenes
You have done
in
your
Jamaica.
homework, Chris. You have done your
So,
homework.
Yeah, because of course, if being a Bond fan, in the latest Bond film, they go to Jamaica for a bit of it, where James Bond is having rest, shall we say?
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a lot of connections between the two films there. They use similar filming locations.
We got to do a Bond.
Yeah,
We've said that now.
Yeah, Jenny Bond.
We'll get you back on for the Bond when we do then. Right, shall we go through cocktail then?
Let's do cocktails.
Yeah,
Right, let's go.
Why don't you just order a shot?
Get my notes. I do have notes, everyone. It's not all off the top of my head.
Yeah, you write yours down. Mine are on the iPad.
Right,
I'm old
okay.
school like you. Well,
Yeah, I
mine
like
written
pen
down.
and paper. Yeah, so yeah. We're 80s, you see.
So before we go through, I have a special announcement.
You having a baby?
No,
No.
have a guess.
Doing London Marathon again.
No, I'm on the 2026 reject list.
Oh, yeah. I'm on
No,
it.
I am the world's first
Oh, he's got one.
podcast poet.
Okay, and you've got one now, have you?
I have a poem.
This is exciting. Go for it.
3 geeks, 1 mic. Step right up, put up a seat. The 3 retro geeks are bringing the heat. Movies from the past, bold and bright. Talking all things neon, action and night. Scott's got the facts, cool and clean. Rob's got the jokes and the movie machine. And Paul, he's the heart, the running strong and true. Fresh off the marathon with a few miles in view. From Back to the Future to Gremlin Screams, they mix up nostalgia with cinematic dreams. They shake, they stir, no script in hand, just VHS vibes and a microphone stand. They quote like Cruise, they kick like Miyagi, talk Spielberg, Stallone, and maybe the Feldman boys. A flair for films with popcorn in sight, a movie magic every single night. So here's to the geeks with a retro plan, bringing childhood back to every fan. Like Brian behind that bar, so slick, they serve up laughs and a movie pick. To pour a drink and hit that play, the 3 retro movie geeks are here to stay. From mullets to monsters, they've got your back with a boombox beat and a VHS stack.
I really want to say, give me a kiss, you sexy beast.
Wow. Okay, I'm on my way.
Do you you want me to leave a room, you see? Well done. Lovely poem there, Paul. I enjoyed that.
I love that scene in the film. I'm sure we'll come to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We'll come to poems in a minute.
I'll put him off now.
That's it, yeah. I think now.
He screws up his notes, says I can't follow that.
Touchstone. Starts with Touchstone, and that, I love that logo. Comes across. Straight into a song.
Well, everything seemed to be touchstones back then, didn't it?
Yeah. TriStar, Touchstone. That's all I could think.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, there's others. Starship Wild Again is played, and we get... I don't know why, but we get the bus scene.
Well, he's missed the bus. He's on his way back. He's come out of the army, and he's missed the bus.
I thought this was going to play a part in the film, but why did he just start on the bus in his...
Well, he missed the bus.
Outfit, yeah. I just thought it was a bit odd. I thought, what's going to happen here? But anyway, he gets on the bus, doesn't he? And he's just left the army. Is that right?
He's just left the army. He's done his time.
I've only watched this twice, so
Okay,
you two
we'll
are
help
cocktail
you.
experts, so guide me through it. He holds up a baby.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with him. Was that just a passenger's baby?
Just a passenger on the bus.
passengers.
Right.
So he's going through New York and sees various things. One thing,
Picking up kids.
and I picked this up this week. So you know the bit where he comes before he gets into Manhattan, he's driving around on the coach, and you see the camera's pointing down the bottom of the bus, and it's driving down the highway, and you see the Twin Towers. I don't know whether it is or not, but I thought that was the same road and view as in Men in Black when Will Smith gives birth to the baby out the car, or catches it.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know whether it is or not, but I saw that and thought, I recognise that. But
I think he's just on a very long coach trip, isn't he?
Yeah.
So there's different people coming.
Where's he coming from and to? So he's going to New York. Where is he coming from? Do we know?
no,
No, I didn't know that.
somewhere where it's snowy, so it's obviously up north.
Yeah, it's a long trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he goes to Uncle Pat's.
Yes,
Uncle Pat's got a boozer,
yes.
flat beer from Rusty Pipes, but
Yeah.
other than that, it looked like a classic little boozer, didn't it?
Yeah, typical pub vibe.
Yeah, that little TV in the corner,
Yeah.
CRT TV. What's he basically saying? He wants to make it, doesn't he?
He wants to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
The
got
American
book.
dream.
Yeah. He's got the book on the bus, isn't he?
That's
he's
it.
reading the book about making £1 million.
Yes.
So,
Do you know what it reminded me of? Secret to My Success? Secret of My
Similar
Success?
thing, yeah, because Michael J. Fox goes
Yeah.
to New York to try and
And goes for job interviews, which we got coming up.
yeah.
Did you notice his haircut changes in a lot of the...
A lot. All the way through the film.
I thought he's having a lot of haircuts. Oh,
It
it's
grows
like-
pretty quick.
Yeah. How long are those interviews?
It's a bit like the weather, though. Some of the scenes, like he walks into a scene and it's completely dry, and then the next scenes there's snow outside.
And everyone's rejecting him because he's not got a degree. Probably could do a better job than all the people with degrees, but been in the army as well, so he knows
He
his
reads
stuff.
the Wall Street Journal, so he knows what's going
Yeah.
on today.
He knows about the real world, but of course, no one wants that, do they?
No.
So he's unsuccessful in getting the jobs, and he says an advert at TGI Fridays.
Well, it's
it
not.
Barca?
It's TGI Fridays, but it's not TGI Fridays in the film. It's a cocktail bar.
It's just a cocktail bar. Okay,
Yeah, but in real life, at the time of filming, it was a TGI
right.
Fridays.
Okay, didn't realise that. I thought it was TGI Fridays. Right. Okay. He basically just gives him the job, doesn't he? He walks in there.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
says,
he goes in, wants a job, and Brian Coughlin says, "Oh, you find a hair in your quiche, or find a hair in someone else's quiche."
Yeah. Or do you want to put a hair in someone else's
Yeah.
piece?
He also goes to college at the same time as working in this bar.
Yeah.
Literature class, I wrote down.
Well, it's business school.
Yeah. A little fact. I know you love facts. That first scene where he goes to a business school, on the chalkboard behind is 22 sort of famous authors all wrote down. So you got Mark Twain, James Baldwin, and one of them was Hayward Gold, who was the author who wrote Cocktail.
Ah, okay. I didn't see that.
I clocked a name on there, then I looked it up and I didn't realise the others were authors, but yeah, I thought that was quite nice to put that in there. So he gets a job. Not very good the first time, is he?
No, doesn't know what a clue.
No.
Needs a recipe. Of course, one of the bartenders a bitch. But I like it because they're real New York bartenders, aren't they? A lot of the extras in these scenes, and they're just like throwing names of different cocktails and stuff. And I like it where he turns and gets everyone shut up and says, "Right, what was it you wanted? A martini."
Yeah.
A dirty mother.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
And then he asks him, "What is in the martini?"
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a lot to learn, hasn't he?
Angel tip.
A white wine!
Pink squirrel.
A friar tuck!
A ding-a-ling.
A white wine!
Pink squirrel. Angel tip.
Dirty mother! Can I have what I ordered? All right! Now, what was it that you ordered? A martini. What's in that?
He does get better though. He goes to another college. It's like flickering between college and bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's doing it both. He's trying to do both. He's struggling, but he does get better at his skills. That scene with the teacher, he doesn't he tell him to one of us is doing an obituary, write your own obituary, and the other one does write a business plan.
Yeah.
He was a knob, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, what was wrong with his business plan?
I don't know, but he talked rather funny.
Didn't he?
I want you to write an obituary. Not that I wish you were dead. Well, at least not yet.
As a girl, the woman behind him, I felt sorry for her.
Yeah.
But also, Brian's business plan was to franchise this bar business. Great idea. And he just slacked him off straight away.
Yeah, you'd obviously never heard of Witherspoons.
And I like it. How
I wonder if that's where J.D. Witherspoon got the idea from watching Cocktail, because that's his
could be
similar thing.
Yeah.
Apart from
They get a lot better. And there's a scene I thought was really funny. They're working as a team now, aren't they? And they're checking out the women and everything. And I love it when he says, I've got serious fuck me eyes coming over here.
Yeah.
And then straight away, Doug's like, stay in formation. Her old man's coming right behind her. And he goes, "Whee!"
I have got serious fuck me eyes coming over here.
Stay in formation, our old man's coming in right behind him.
He's working as a team, checking out the old boys coming.
And they're flipping and tossing the bottles between each
Yeah.
other. And
Which I've got to say, I know Mark Parsley will be listening to this. It's one of our pet hates. You'll probably be the same. You're going out with the boys in Oxford or something. We go out in Oxford. All you want is 2 pints of Stella or something. And you got two knobheads flicking bottles in the air, crushing nettles with a pestle and mortar, trying to make a nice drink for someone in front. And all you want is a beer. It does annoy me.
that's because you go to posh bars.
Yeah, well, we try to avoid them now, but yeah. Do you ever have cocktails when you go out?
Definitely mojito all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Lisa and I went to Crete, we did, because you didn't have to pay for them. It was all inclusive.
Oh, right, okay.
We had
Don't
tended
you
drink.
pay for that as part of your holiday? Then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay for it at the start.
Well, you
Start
pay
at
for
the
it,
bar.
but you know what I mean? It's not like you go and you see a price like, 14 quid for a
Yeah.
cocktail, and you think, oh, no, I'll just have a beer. That's like €5. I tend to have Cosmopolitan or Manhattan, believe it or not.
That's what
Yeah,
the name I said to you, look, Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Do you not like sex on the beach when you go on holiday?
I did have...
You did
Yeah,
have sex
it
on the
was
beach.
Not that...
Orgasm?
No,
You didn't?
no.
How about her?
Always.
Oh, is it? Yeah. She's listening to this going, no, I bloody don't.
But that's a good bit in the film later on, isn't it? Yeah.
That bit, that annoyed me when he rhymes those words. Yeah.
The
we
death spasm.
we get to it, yeah.
Singapore sing the ding-a-ling.
But he's being mentored at the moment, isn't he?
Yes,
Doug is passing
true.
on everything he's learned over the years.
Yeah.
And he has some really good sayings, doesn't he? Like
Yeah.
one I wrote down when they're talking about
Is this Coughlin's Law?
ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those. But he says something like, when they're talking about girls, buttons are for popping, skirts are for rising or something. I'm just like, I'm not sure you get away with that these days.
No, it's
And
yeah.
beer is for breakfast.
beers for breakfast, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll stick to Frosties.
Yeah.
Other breakfast cereals are all available. He falls down the stairs.
Yep.
Is that
you
just...
alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
That looked like that hurt, but he just comes straight back up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe because he's drunk.
And did you notice when he falls down the stairs, there's a massive puddle he lands next to? But when they go back to it and he gets himself off the floor, the puddle's not there.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see
No, I
that.
didn't see that.
It's the only mistake, really, I spotted in the film.
I love spotting things like that, but I didn't
Yeah.
notice that one. They do the hippie shake. This is like, which we played at the start of the podcast. And they're looking really good now, aren't they? They're doing everything in time. And there's a geezer there who owns the bar called... Is this the owner of the Cell Block?
Cell block.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, because he gives him his
He
business
wants
card
him.
and he says, you can make him a millionaire.
Cell Block. The bar... And is it just the Cell Block that's got the poems?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that posh chap comes in who announces himself as the barman poet or whatever. No, the yuppie poet.
Everyone stops as well and listens to...
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's never going to happen here, is it?
No.
If someone starts doing a poem in a bar around here, you're either going to get glasses chucked at him.
Oh, shut the...
Yeah, shut up, yeah. Sit down, you knob.
Yeah. We'll try it tomorrow at Folly Fest. I'll stand on the stage in between acts and say... And I'll read up my poem.
Read out that poem, yeah.
I'll read up my poem.
I'll chuck some glasses at you.
Because the guy says something like, doesn't he? Like, in 2 weeks, you'll be famous or something.
Yes.
To come and work for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was just
Doug
before-
says he's been famous his whole life.
I think it's just before that they have the idea about starting a bar called Cocktail and Dreams, don't they? Just before that.
Yes, yeah.
When they're drinking another red eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And Brian's having his pizza. I do like pizza for breakfast, though.
Well, when he's doing that poem, I did like Doug, what Doug said, because the geezer's doing the poem, and as soon as he finishes, Doug's like, what a load of old crap. Who wants a drink? I thought he was good.
And everyone's singing poem, poem.
Yeah.
But at the very end, there's a really good last line in the poem. The more it costs, the better it is.
Yes.
How true is that?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. The bit that got on my tits, though, was how he rhymed, I make drinks so snazzy. that
Sweet
iced
and
tea-
snazzy.
That, yeah.
The iced tea, the kamikaze.
Oh, that annoyed me. Let's play that clip now.
I am the world's last barman poet. Give us a kiss, you sexy beast! Go for it. I see America drinking the fabulous cocktails I make. America's getting stinking on something I stir or shake. The sex on the beach. The schnapps made from peach. The velvet hammer. The Alabama slammer. I make things with juice and froth. The pink squirrel. The three-toed sloth. I make drinks so sweet and snazzy. The iced tea. The kamikaze. The orgasm.
Hands up the merchandise.
Okay, and then a lady's taking photos. Hello, who's this cheeky? She's quite attractive, wasn't she? Coral?
Coral.
Second name Reef.
And do you know what film she's also been in?
Oh, I don't, actually.
Yeah. Face Off.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
I think
Good
she was in
film.
Face Off.
Yeah.
Right.
Not that I've seen this film, but apparently she was in a film called Showgirls.
Right, I've never seen that. No, I've never seen anything like that. I don't watch films like that, Chris. Nudity and things like that. No.
Oh, it was only soft porn.
Oh, okay.
Also had what you call it out Saved by the Bell in, didn't it?
I've never seen it. I don't know. Yeah. I think you might be right, but I've never seen that.
It's being looked up now, viewers.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just
it.
looking it up.
Pause on YouTube.
No, I don't think she was on Face Off, actually. I'll retract that.
Well, she definitely took her clothes off in Showgirls.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
No, of course I've never seen it either. No. Of course, Tom Cruise is chatting up a lady. So what's the next scene? It's they're in bed, basically. She was very ticklish. The actress was very ticklish.
Yes.
You got this bit, yeah. And
She fell out of bed.
yeah, that was when he tickled her and they fell off the bed. Kept it in.
What? Kept what?
He,
Sorry.
he didn't keep that in. They kept
Okay.
they kept the scene in. Yeah, yeah. He definitely didn't keep his. Anyway, back at Brian's. This is when they're watching the boxing match. Do you know who the fight was?
Was it Ali?
No.
I did read something about it wasn't live pre the film.
Ah,
So they
okay.
think it was another mistake.
Right.
It's just a recording of the film. Of the fight.
Ken Norton, whoever he is, and George Foreman.
Yeah, Foreman, that's it.
Lean, mean, fat grilling machine.
That's the one. So they think about cocktails and dreams. Chris has got the t-shirt on, love it. And it's going to cost 75 grand, they reckon, to set it up.
Yes.
But their idea is to go to Jamaica for a few seasons to get a bit of cash, because apparently you get $300 to $400, which is about $800 a day in today's money.
In cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For being a barman,
And in 2 years, you break even and start raking it in.
I thought that was good money.
Yeah. But then people are on holiday, and I mean, they're probably drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drinks are a lot
Tipping,
cheaper, probably.
And they're tipping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, tips.
So
course.
that's where you're getting your $300 to $400.
Yeah. And Coral's there as they're discussing it, but then they go play basketball. Next scene,
Yeah.
and Brian is kind of loved up a little bit, isn't he, with Coral?
Yeah.
Doug's basically saying that by the end of the week?
Should be in attack with some other guy.
Yeah,
Bit of jealousy, isn't it? I think,
Yeah.
Creeping in.
that's it. Yeah, definitely. And they have a bet.
And you see the camera movement, very purpose, like it pans round, and you see the Twin Towers.
Yeah. We mentioned that on the way here, didn't we?
We talk about on the way here, the Twin Towers is featured quite a lot
Yeah.
throughout the film, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even when he misses the last hoop, it sort of goes round the hoop with one of the towers
Yeah.
directly in the
No, I mean,
background,
that
doesn't it?
basketball court is actually there, you know, and it's still there now. But yeah, I mean, otherwise you could have been filmed anywhere. So you have the Twin Towers there, I'm sure, on purpose. So you get the feel you are in New York.
Yeah. It's like when anything filmed in London, it's the London Bridge and Big Ben, isn't it? And the red bus going over the bridge.
Yeah.
Do it to New York.
Authenticity.
It's the Twin Towers in the old days. Doug gives them the bet. I don't know, what do they bet? That she's going to be with someone else?
Yeah, he's doing basketball, isn't he? 'Cause he says, I bet you $10 you can't get the ball in behind the line. So he goes behind the line, and I think he gets like $50, doesn't he? And then does he do double or quits or something? And he still gets, then he misses. And then, then he gives the other bet about her being in the sack with some other guy by the end of the week.
And then next scene is back at the bar.
Yeah.
She comes in.
Yeah.
And old Brian's like, all right, how's it going? And then she just goes and snogs.
Yeah.
Snugs
Doug.
down. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Well,
She's got the hasn't she? Because he was talking about their sex life.
I know, but
I mean, they must have had quite a few dates in between the first when they fell out of bed. Because I mean, if you sleep with someone once, you don't turn around and say, "Well, that's our sex life."
Yeah. So he is fuming, quite rightly so.
Yeah.
A little punch, bit of fisticuffs.
Yeah.
And then we just cut to Jamaica.
Yeah.
2 years later. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because he says something about, I've been here 2 years or something. Jamaica, and we have the Beach Boys playing.
This song was done purposely for the film.
Was it?
Yeah. And he did get to number 1.
Good song as well. I've been playing that a bit this week.
Aruba, Jamaica, come on, pretty.
We had it on the way here, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Soundtrack
In the car. Chris picked me up. I was chauffeured here to the recording studio in Stamford in the Vale, listening to Kokomo, is it? Kokomo, yeah. Brian's working in the bar in Jamaica. Okay, I guess you guys know this, but Uncle Frank from Home Alone.
Yes.
And it's him as well, isn't it? Because he's tight, because he's asking for a free drink.
Yeah.
So do you reckon just out of shot around the corner was the McAllisters on their
Could be.
Jamaica? Because he ain't going to pay for the holiday, so he must have gone with the McAllisters. Yeah.
And some of their filming is done at the Sandals Resort in Jamaica.
Right.
I think that might be where when he's on the bed. I think that might be what they're using.
Okay.
So I suspect they're all staying in the Sandals Resort courtesy of someone else.
Yeah. Mr. McAllister, we don't know what job he does, but he's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
So there must be a little Kevin running around somewhere. This is when we first see Jordan, Elizabeth Shue, and her friends basically had one too many, isn't she?
Shit face passed out.
Yeah. Champagne, perfume going in, sewage coming out. I like
Call
that
an
line.
ambulance just in case.
Yeah. She's okay though, and then she comes back to see Brian to thank him, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, when Brian shuts the ambulance door, you can see a little bit of chemistry, sort of.
Yeah. Sort of bit of flirting.
Yeah.
She goes back to thank him. Don't worry, be happy's playing. I like that song. Who sings that? Bobby McFerrin.
Yes. I got it here. I know I wrote it.
Yeah.
I've got the soundtrack in front of me. Why
Oh,
don't I
yeah.
turn it over?
No.
You got a CD soundtrack. And you got it on cassette at home, haven't you?
Cassette at my sister's house somewhere.
Cassette.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a cassette for ages. I wonder if you can still... Because you can buy CDs.
You can buy CD players, can't you?
Yeah.
Still?
Tapes are coming back in.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, because Linkin Park's last album came out and they also released it on cassette
Okay.
and vinyl, among other things. Yeah, no, it's coming back.
I guess I'll tell you who else has come back. Hey, that worked out,
Yeah.
didn't it? Doug.
It does.
He's turned up. Nicely done there, isn't it? Doug has turned up because he is married now to a woman who's got a bit of cash. Kerry.
Rich chick.
He is in Jamaica. Is he on holiday, is he? Or is he...
Honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Oh, honeymoon, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. Honeymoon.
Yeah.
And what does he ask for?
Hey, bartender, can you make me a red eye?
Yeah.
And then Brian turns around and sees
That's
obviously the fight and the punch and all that is all forgotten about it.
Is this a bit when he says, Kerry, come hither, or something?
Yes.
In a minute,
Is that
yes.
now, is it? Yeah.
When he tells him he's got married and Brian turns around and says, who? Pocahontas over there waiting for everyone to notice?
Yeah.
How dare you speak that way about my wife?
That's it. She was hot, yeah. He was punching there. He was old
Doug was definitely
Doug.
punching.
Yeah.
You thought it would have been the other way around. He was the millionaire.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it? The way he was carrying himself. We get a bit of a montage with Brian and Jordan, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Bit of a sexy time in the water.
Yeah, going out on a few
Tops
dates,
coming off.
horses,
Yeah.
swimming.
How long do you reckon they were together then?
I don't know. It's got to be. Well, she's
They
out on
split.
holiday, so she's got to be there probably no more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, although she's got a bit of money, hasn't she? So she could afford to stay longer.
Because they make reference, doesn't she? Like, I think when they're sort of, she was doing a drawing of him, saying like, you know, is this a one night stand thing?
Right.
So you know, she's probably in her mind like, well, he works here.
Yeah.
I'm here on my holiday. He probably, you know, has a bit of a way with anyone who comes down.
She falls in love with him straight away, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
She's fallen for him big time.
I think he has as well.
He has, definitely, yeah.
Because they're discussing money at one scene, like the little umbrellas. Someone makes these is a millionaire. Someone who does ashtrays is a millionaire. And then what does she call the things on the
Flugelbinder.
Flugelbinder? Good name for a band, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what they're actually called?
No.
Aglets.
Hang
So little things at the end of,
Flugelbinder.
yeah, little things on the end of laces.
What about you, Chris? Flugelbinder?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I mean, I can remember that. I can remember that word. I can't remember what you just said.
No.
Yeah,
And you only
aglets.
said it 5 seconds ago.
Aglet. I'll say it again.
Flugelbinder.
Aglet.
Flugelbinder.
They go for a swim, and I think they, do a bit of Tom Cruise shagging again.
Tom working his magic
Yeah,
again
that's
in
it.
the waterfalls.
Yeah. That's a nice scene. He got sick from swimming in the hot water as well when he was over
Yeah.
there. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise, that is.
I read that he was very ill from
Yeah.
a lot of the filming in Jamaica, and that he was there. Like you can see in some of the scenes where his lips are like purpley
Right.
colour.
I bet it wasn't as hot as this office at the minute.
Recording studio.
Recording studio, sorry, yeah, not the office. Another bar scene coming up. Doug bets Brian
Just
that
sorry,
he can't
just before
pull.
the
Yeah,
bar
go on.
scene as well. One thing, like I didn't clock it at the time, but when they're on the beach together having
Yeah.
a cuddle, she then starts talking about children,
Yeah.
having
Yes.
children together.
Yeah,
And I missed that the first time round
yeah,
because that's obviously setting the scene, isn't it, for later on in the film?
yeah. And also, like, she's coming on a bit too quick.
Yeah.
He does get spooked.
Because
later.
he mentions that later on, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's his excuse for playing away with Bonnie, wasn't it? Well,
Yeah, because she
you
was a bit keen, wasn't she? Mentioning
Yeah.
kids in a 2-week, fling on holiday. Kind of don't blame him, but then she was nice, Jordan, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Doug and Brian are talking, and they discuss, and they say that I bet you can't pull a rich chick.
Yeah.
And this is when we see, what's her name again?
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Did they know she was rich? Was she just
I'd imagine anyone who's there is rich.
right? Okay.
I mean,
But then Jordan was.
But
But
then
then
if
Jordan
it's-
was rich.
yeah, but she's not saying what it
Yeah.
what it is. And I mean, I think anyone who probably goes to Sandals is going to be rich.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never been to Sandals. I probably never will.
I've been to
It's
Butlins.
like- it's probably 2 or 3 grand for a 2-week holiday,
Yeah.
isn't it? Each.
Well, that's like Centre Parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So most of the people there are rich.
And I
Yeah.
think like Doug, all the way through the film, he can sniff out, can't he, money
Yeah.
in the ladies.
Yeah.
So he can.
Yeah, he's
sniff
got a
that
knack to
out.
that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he does try it on with Bonnie, and then as they're walking away, this is when poor old Jordan, she comes, good acting there, her face sort of goes from like, just going to go and see my boyfriend to, what's he doing? Just with facial expressions. I thought it was quite good.
Yeah.
So
And
she's
of course,
pretty
he's
gutted.
winning the bet, isn't he? 'Cause
Yes.
Doug made a bet with him. I can't remember how much money, but I mean, he
No.
gets out a massive wad of cash, doesn't
Yeah.
he, out of his pocket.
Yeah.
He gives him one note, and like that's $50 or something. Doug
So-
clearly has a lot of money at that
Yeah,
point.
he does, yeah. Well, half of it's probably, most of it's from his missus, yeah.
It's hers, isn't it? Yeah.
So he goes off with the rich girl, Jordan goes home, and then Brian,
Here we go. There we go. We get into the Tom Cruise film where he does a little jog.
right.
He jogs to the apartment where they were staying.
Yeah.
He doesn't run with his hands up like that, though, does
No,
he?
it's a
Really
different
fast.
run, but his back is straight.
Yeah. Yeah, because you tell he's got guilt written all over
Yeah,
his
he
face,
regrets
isn't
it,
he?
doesn't he? He wakes
Yeah.
up and he's regretted.
Again,
what
that's
he's
quite
done.
good acting. You can tell he's guilty. He feels guilty.
Yeah.
So he should.
And he finds out that she's flown home. She's gone back home. But Doug tells Brian he's got a new bar in Manhattan, or he's going to have a new bar. I can't remember now.
So he goes to the boat, doesn't he? So I think this moves on a few more days.
Right,
And
okay.
then he ends up on Doug's boat, doesn't he?
He does, but when they're in the bar, when he first goes to meet, when he first meets Brian, says he's going back to where he's, Elizabeth Shoes at the bar. He says like her old man. So, I can't remember her name now. Pocahontas.
Yeah.
She hasn't got the money. Her old man's the rich one.
Yes.
And he's setting up this bar, which for Doug to run.
Yeah.
Because he mentions that.
The poshest bar in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he says to Brian, I bet you 500, a bottle of $500 brandy that you'll be working with me by a certain time, certain day.
Because he offers him a job, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
says, you
He
know,
wants to
come
stay.
back with me and I'll make you head barman.
So a 500 bottle of brandy in 1988 is coming up to $4,000 now for a bottle of brandy.
But old Bonnie's trying to entice Brian to come back with her to New York to be a sales manager or, get into sales.
Yeah.
Because they do, before he goes back to try and apologise to Jordan,
Yeah.
he's going back, she's doing that workout in the morning
Yeah,
and
that's it.
stuff. And
Classic
he's like,
80s.
and he gets up like every fucking morning.
Cliche 80s
he's
workout, that wasn't it?
He's not up
So
for it.
although he was gutted about Jordan, he's still like, okay, I'll go.
Yeah, he goes back.
I'll still go
but
back
he's-
with Bonnie in.
Yeah, but he's not enjoying it one little bit.
No.
But I think she sold him the dream, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
he's got all these ideas of to make $1 million, and she's kind of like, yeah, I'll do that with you.
Yeah.
And it's a different story when they get back.
Yeah, because also there's a bit when they go out to that sculpture art show or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this
And-
is a bit
and she
corny.
sort of goes like, she's not introducing him to any of her colleagues or something, and then she goes, darling, and he goes over as if he's going to be introduced, and he goes, take off my coat.
Take my coat, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And that would piss
So
me
he's
off.
like her bitch.
And I think that's when he realised that.
Well, she introduces him to the artist.
Yeah.
She says, how long did you get the cockroach to stand there?
Yeah.
But this is really corny because, they start sort of saying corny lines, and then he turns around and says, you're ugly.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, he's
Yeah.
called me ugly. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're drunk, you're ugly.
And
Yeah.
what does he say before that? It's something like, hill boy, hill.
Yes.
Heel
yes.
boy. Oh, yeah, he says it
Yeah.
to
Before
him.
they
Heel
start the
boy, heel
fight, I
boy.
think that gets it.
Yeah,
going,
haven't you
doesn't
got
it?
this one trained or something?
And then he says, what are we doing here? Playing musical highballs or something?
Yeah. Yeah, he was annoying, that sculpture, wasn't he? That
Yeah.
artist.
He deserved that, and then he kicks him and punches him, and then he kicks him into
Yeah.
and smashes up his sculpture.
Yeah, shit sculpture anyway.
Yeah.
He was a fucking cockroach.
But at that point, Brian's already made his mind up, hasn't he?
He's
Yes,
had enough, yeah, because they go outside
Yeah.
and he said he's already moved his clothes and shit out
Yeah, so we knew, already.
and left a can of Spam in the refrigerator.
She slaps him. Everything ends badly,
Otherwise
otherwise
it
it wouldn't
wouldn't
end.
end.
Yeah.
Quite
Very
cool.
true.
Yeah.
And then he goes over to Jerry's Deli, which again is in Toronto. It's not actually in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, go straight there. I think it's next day because he had a different shirt on, I
Yeah.
noticed. Yeah, I
He
thought...
goes there before, doesn't he?
Yes.
Just
Looks
in
through the window, you see,
yeah,
and she's
and
there.
then he goes back inside, doesn't
Classic
he?
scene of a movie, anyway. When you're looking through, you can see him waiting tables.
Yeah, we should do that for all your little highlights thing. Have you looking through
Looking
our
out the
windows
windows.
on the first floor?
But she gets... she is not pleased to see old Brian there, is she? She chucks the dinner over him.
Yeah,
Meatloaf.
he wanted the special.
Yeah, meatloaf mozzarella and chicken a la king.
Yeah. And what does she say? Your sexy little smile's
Not going to work
Yeah.
on me this time. And then she picks up the ketchup and does the little flip, doesn't she?
Yeah.
But how annoying is that woman and man in front? Like, I'd like to see the specials. Waitress,
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, we got theatre tickets. But
Yeah,
then you should
theatre
have come
tickets.
here earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll fucking go to McDonald's.
They go back to her apartment though, so he's thinking, hello, she's going to forgive me and we're going to have a bit more sexy time. But she tells him she's pregnant.
She is.
Yeah.
He said, I got spooked, didn't he, in Jamaica. That's why he left her. Now he's really spooked because, she's having a baby. And she just kicks him out all of a sudden. He's sort of like, okay, that's fine, yeah, we can work it. And she just sort of like turns and like...
I think maybe she was testing him because she gave him the opportunity to say, look, I'm sorry.
Well, he does say to her, doesn't he? Like, why didn't you tell me you're the original rich chick?
Yeah.
But she didn't say it because he was hung up on money.
Yeah.
But then, when she's at the apartment, he accuses her of, like, well, you only brought me up here so you can kick me out.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like she gave him opportunity for him to confess to
Yeah.
doing the dirty. He never took that opportunity.
Yeah.
She then said, I saw you, Brian. And then you see his
Yeah.
face drop because
Yeah.
he knows
And then
he's
he just said, well, when a bloke makes a bet, you take that bet.
Yeah.
Really?
That's not really.
You're brave.
Yeah. Very brave.
Or stupid. No. I don't think men would take a bet. Okay, Rob would.
Maybe
Chris and I wouldn't.
No, I think maybe that's funny. His
This is
army
probably what-
days or something.
Yeah, definitely.
It's that culture maybe in the army. I don't know. Because that's what he says, doesn't he? When a guy lays down a dare, you've got to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? You
I
don't
know.
have to take it.
And it's not like he's 15.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a grown
They're
man,
fully
isn't
grown
he?
men. You can make your own decision.
Yeah.
Bad decision it was.
I understand when you're kids, you sort of, you've got to do it because he told me I've got to do it. Like, when you're in your 20s, nah, that's right, mate, I'll give that a miss, thanks.
Yeah.
Brian goes to Jordan's parents' penthouse, I should say. And this is when he realises she's got loads of money. The old man's not happy, tries to buy him off.
Yeah.
Well, the old man who looks like Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, Richard, yeah, doesn't he? Brian then goes and visits Doug's club.
Yeah. The boat on the Hudson.
Because he sneaks in, doesn't he? And he's really happy to see him, though, because he's surrounded by, what was it? He says, proctologist's dream, wall-to-wall arseholes.
Yeah.
So he's surrounded with loads of people, but not his mates. I thought.
Not his type of people.
Yeah, so
They're
he
all
was-
wealthy, at their own arse, yuppies.
So he was loving it when he saw Brian come in.
But he's only got one friend, hasn't he? Which
Yeah.
is Brian.
My friend, my only
Yeah,
friend.
that's it.
And then he takes him on his boat.
Yeah. Piss off, Emery. It's okay. He says to the
Yeah, I
fans.
like that bit. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, but and a little in the background is Kerry, like snogging a guy.
Yeah.
So they've obviously got some sort of open relationship, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, I think she's not really into marriage, is she?
No, she says that later on, doesn't she? She doesn't want one man.
So when he goes on the boat as well, if you cast your mind back to when he's on the boat in Jamaica, there's a clue on the boat, because what is he reading on the boat?
Oh, I don't know.
He's reading the markets, isn't he?
Oh, okay.
In the paper.
Right.
And they talk about what's he really good at,
Yeah.
reading between the lines.
Yeah.
So that's a clue of what we're about to talk about next, isn't it?
So he's on his boat where he never gets off it.
No. He's lost all his money in
Yeah.
stocks and shares. Well, he tells him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He blew the fucking lot.
Yeah, not got a pot to piss in, basically, yeah.
And then old Tom Cruise, well, he asked to take Kerry, isn't it? Kerry, take her back to the apartment,
That's it.
which he does.
He says, relax. Relax. The luck is gone. The brain is shot. The liquor we still got.
Yeah.
And he opens that. Is that expensive bottle
Yeah.
of brandy then?
Yeah.
Right,
and
okay.
literally, like, over half a bottle is gone in
Yeah.
2 glasses, basically, isn't it?
Yeah,
His dog's just pouring it
You
in,
put about
isn't it?
300 quid's worth in that
Yeah.
one glass.
So Tom Cruise takes Kerry back to the apartment where she sort of says, "Can you come in? Because I want to talk to you about Doug."
Yeah, because
Of
Doug's
course,
falling asleep, isn't he? Yeah, that's it.
Obviously, Tom Cruise is worried about Doug, so he does. And then as soon as they get to the apartment, she then sticks her tongue down his throat, and he's like,
Yeah.
"No,
Wasn't
don't do
straight
it."
away, though, was it? He had a little bit of a snog there, I noticed.
Yeah, and then he realised, no, you don't do that to your mates. I didn't
Yeah.
like it when he done it to me.
Yeah.
I ain't going to do it. And she says, well, what am I supposed to sleep with the same guy? Yeah, it's called marriage.
Yeah, that's it, called marriage. And then he goes off to just to go and see Doug, I suppose, just to check up on him.
It goes back to Doug, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Goes back to the boat.
Yeah.
And this is when the film takes a bit of a twist now. It's not so much of a romantic comedy, and it's a suicide, obviously, of Doug.
Hey, Doug. Doug.
Help me! Somebody help
There's lots of
He
blood.
goes
isn't
straight
there,
to the
and
blood, doesn't he? He puts his
bottle
hand
is
in it.
smashed and-
To see what it is.
Yeah.
You don't know if he's just fallen on the bottle and smashed
Yeah.
that, or used the bottle. I don't know.
So grab
you
it.
don't
sort of-
really
yeah.
know, do you?
He was shocked, wasn't he?
Yeah.
As you would be. Straight away a funeral. A very quick funeral. And he gets the suicide note, sorry. And it's in Doug's voice. They always do that in films, don't they?
Yeah.
And that goes like,
My dearest Brian, a guy like me looks in the mirror. He either grins or he starts to fade away. And I haven't seen anything to grin about in a long time. This may not be the most graceful exit, but I know when the bottle's empty. But the only thing I'm really gonna miss is the conversations we had going. At least I get the last word, even if I had to mail it in. Coughlin's law. Bury the dead, they stink up the joint. As for the rest of Coughlin's laws, ignore them. The guy was always full of shit. But I guess you knew that already.
Brian forces into Jordan's apartment. Now, this is the first time, because he goes and says Doug's dead. But he must have died a while back because they've had the funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's obviously not gone and seen Jordan.
No.
No. So he's out.
Well, she's now showing, isn't she? The first
Yeah.
time he goes up there and she tells him she's pregnant, she's not showing. Now she's got a bump, so
Yeah.
it's got to be...
And it's quite weird, isn't it? Because like the timing's all a bit off because like she doesn't have a bump for like months and months because clearly he's had
Yeah.
a fling in Jamaica, he's come back, he's had some time with Bonnie,
Yeah.
and she hasn't got a bump in any of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
true. I didn't think
And
of
then
that.
all of a sudden she's showing, isn't she?
But they get together and they get married. Of course, they get married. They have the wedding reception at Pat's. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
And then this is when. Did she mention? No, she doesn't mention twins. Yet,
No,
does
he
it?
doesn't
Then
have
they
a
go
poem.
to-
And
that's
then
it.
he doesn't have a poem. And then he says,
That's it. if
I
it's a
promise
boy.
I would never get spooked again. And then she whispers, I bet I can spook you.
Yeah.
No. And then she says, twins.
That's at his pub, isn't it? Yes. It's
And then
that's
he's
in
like,
cocktails.
then he's
Cocktails
like,
and drinks.
drinks are on the house.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because he's obviously invested in
Yeah.
the bar as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Well, it's now
very
posh,
true.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
cocktails and dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, bar is open.
Yeah.
But
But that was Cocktail.
Yeah.
Your film, Chris. There we go. We've done that for
Great
you.
choice,
No,
Chris.
great film.
Great film.
There wasn't a computer game for Cocktail, so we haven't got to do that.
Can't think that they would do a drink. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Computer game on a drink.
Trying to pull women on a computer game, trying to get drunk. Right, memories. We've got some memories, Paul.
We do. I've got a couple here. So the first one is Davinia Parslow from Bicester, wife of a friend of the show, Mark.
Marky boy.
And she says, one of my favourites. Can't disagree with that.
The chicks dig it.
And so do I.
Chris, you got some as well? You got one?
Yeah, I got one from my sister, Louise Barber. So she says, great memories of the film. Think me and Chris wore the video out watching it. We had the soundtrack on cassette and could say the words to the film, no sweat. It's a classic. Probably introduced us to Tom Cruise along with Top Gun, but I'm pretty sure it was Cocktail we watched the most.
Cool.
Definitely. Got James Greenaway from Farringdon. I am the last barman poet.
Yeah.
And you don't know it.
So, James, you going to be in the Week Sheaf over the weekend during Folly Fest?
You will be, probably.
Yeah.
You'll be in the folly.
I'll
Yeah.
wait for your poem.
Chris, you got another?
I got Michael Thomas from the US of A. My comment is that Elizabeth is drinking in the last scene, but in her character, she is pregnant.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oops.
Awesome.
So, yeah, good
Maybe it's
spot.
a non-alcoholic drink.
It could be.
Alcohol free.
If they had them back then.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Ben Devlin from Abingdon. Never loved the film. Brian Brown was good in it, but found Cruise too damn corny.
Yeah, I know what it means, yeah. It can be like that in some of his films, can't he, old Cruisey?
But I think that's why you
You love him
watch
or hate
him.
him.
You either love him or hate him.
Yeah. And you got another one, Chris?
Yeah, so Richard Aubrey from Farringdon. Love the film. Still saving up to buy the bottle of brandy.
Yeah, nearly $4,000 you got to save for that, mate.
$4
Yeah.
grand, so keep going.
Yeah. Is that all of them?
No, got one more. Laura from Wantage. This is one of my favourites. Haven't watched it in years. Well, I suggest you start watching it.
And I've got one from, I'm going to make up his name here because you'll know why in a minute. Dirk Lightning is what he's called. That's the name we've made up. One of my most pirated VHS videos I did back in the day. In the top 2 with girls along with Dirty Dancing. In terms of copies, I did the numbers. Way eclipsed any other Tom Cruise film, including Top Gun. So the ladies loved it, see, and he did a bit of pirate video there. And that was from Dirk Lightning. It's not his real name, I just said that, not get him in trouble. Right, should we do a quiz?
I think
Yeah,
so.
sounds
It's
good.
quiz time.
Quiz time! And guess who's forgot the buzzers?
You bellend.
Okay, quiz time. I haven't got the buzzers because I forgot them. What a plonker, eh?
Left him in the bar.
Left them in the bar. But Chris, you've just mentioned off air, a good idea. You're going to shout
Doug.
Doug for your answer
Brian.
and Brian. So let's just practice that, ready? Go.
Doug.
Brian.
There we go, look at that. See,
Doug.
who needs buzzers?
Brian.
Doug.
Brian.
Who needs buzzers? Well, I've got 11 questions
Brian.
for you. That's going to confuse him. 11 questions, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Question 1. Tough one to start with. Brian holds up a baby on the bus and shows it to New York at the start. What was the baby's name?
Bollocks. I remembered this and I've forgotten.
He did say his name.
I know he does because
Yeah.
I knew this would be the question.
Begins with M.
Oh, yes. Paul. No. Brian.
Brian, yeah. I thought he said Paul. Begins with M. Paul, no? Oh, yeah, you've got to say Brian for your name. Yes, yes.
Brian.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, Mikey. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Okay, question 2. You're both going to get this, so get ready to shout. What was the bus company called?
Brian.
Doug.
Go on.
Greyhound.
Greyhound, yeah, okay, 2. Question 3, you're going to get this as well. Uncle Pat owned a bar. What was it called? And you went to it, obviously, at the start.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. He did say the name on the top there, so I guess
Yeah,
it's
I
good.
can remember it. I can see it in green.
Give you a clue, his name's in it.
Doug.
Go.
Pat's.
Pat's. It's Pat's something.
Brian.
Yeah,
Pat's Bar.
it's Pat's Place.
Pat's Place.
Place, yeah.
Still 2-0. Question 4. How much did Doug bet Brian he couldn't
Brian.
pull the rich girl?
$50.
$50, correct. 3 to Paul. Question 5.
Doug is still here, by the way.
Yeah, question 5. Doug bets Brian a bottle of brandy that he will be working with him by when? So he says...
Doug.
Yes.
This side of Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, but it's a day like that. It is a day. Yes, it's some sort of day.
Brian.
Go on.
Easter.
No,
Doug.
go.
Memorial weekend.
No,
No?
I'll tell you.
Oh.
So he says, I'll bet you a bottle of brandy that you'll be working with me by St. Patrick's Day.
Ah,
It's
yes.
The Irish connection.
Question 6.
Which in 1988 was the same day as Easter.
Was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll check that later.
Question
If it is, I'll have my point.
Question 6. When Bonnie and Brian argue and split up, what film is advertised just outside the bar? It's an old film, so it's not a film of the 80s.
Because where they film it is some kind of old theatre, isn't it?
Yeah,
I ain't got a clue.
it was Casablanca. Question 7. What magazine does Coral say she will put Brian. And he,
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone,
Rolling
yeah.
Stones, yeah.
You know it, but it's just a quickness.
Quicker.
And he ain't quick either, so what's going on with Paul today? Where's the real Paul? Is he outside?
No, I talked to you before. This is my Back to the Future.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Question 8. What drink does Jordan order from Brian when she
Brian.
goes back
Beer.
to see him?
Doug.
Yeah, go on.
Doug beer.
I'll give you Chris that one. 4-1, you can have that one.
My
kind of woman.
Michael, yeah. You two do love this film, don't you?
Yeah.
Which, for a lady drinking beer back then was probably,
Yeah, this kind of woman.
you know, the 90s come about, ladettes and beer drinking ladies. Yeah. Right, I better carry on before I say something I shouldn't say, probably. Question 9. How much did Richard Mooney...
Brian,
Doug,
$10,000.
10,000, yeah.
$10,000, yeah. 5-1. 2 to go. Question 10. What was Doug's boat called?
I can see it, but I'm not going to guess it.
Have a think about
It's to do
who
with
probably
her.
owned it.
It's her name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doug, it's her name, but I can't think of her name.
Kerry's Dream.
Yeah.
And question 11. Finish the line. We always end on the finish the line. Coughlin's Law. Anything else is always...
Brian, something better.
Something better, correct.
Well done.
Well done. Good effort there. You got most of them, you two. Anyway.
Be interested to see how many Scott would have got. That's
Hopefully he's listening.
probably that's why he hasn't bothered turning up.
No, he's
Shit
actually
scared.
he's at Peppa Pig World today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, although we are going to ring him in a
On the
minute.
hottest day of the year.
That's going to be a hot one
Yeah,
for
no,
him.
looking like Peppa Pig.
Queuing for
Oh,
every
George.
ride.
It'd be bacon. See what I did there? 'Cause
Crispy.
pig- Yeah, crispy bacon, that's all right. Don't forget we're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and please give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcasts. Any shout-outs?
Couple, my friend Mikey in Florida, get well soon. He's been in hospital for a few days this week. And Dave and Louise, who are in the office at the end of the corridor, the studio. Apparently Cocktail is one of their favourite films as well. Don't know if they're listening to it. But hey, Dave and Louise, enjoy the rest of the podcast. You've got another 39 to catch up on.
Hopefully they listen. They got a shout-out. Chris, you got any shout-outs?
Just to my kids, William and Jessica.
William and Jessica.
They're looking forward to listening to this podcast.
Oh, cool.
Let's give them a big shout out.
Yeah, cool. Hope
And
you
William and Jessica, you need to wait probably another 3 or 4 years before your dad will let you watch Cocktail.
Yeah, I haven't let them watch it yet.
Am I going to have to beep out the swearing? I better beep out the swearing if we've got some kids listening to this one then. I'll be doing a lot of beeps, especially when Paul talks. I haven't got any shout-outs, I don't think. No, which is strange. I normally have some, don't I? Thanks to Chris, obviously, for...
Yeah, no, thanks
Good
for
to have
having
you.
me. It's been great being part of this.
Oh, yeah, I have got you a little gift. I'm just going to go to my gift bag. Sound effects. Obviously, you guess what it is. It's a cocktail movie poster.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I wrote on the back of it as well, saying thanks for joining us and all that.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll put that up, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't clean it actually. It's a bit dusty on the front, but there you go.
I've also got some gifts.
Oh, cool. Ooh,
I feel like Scrooge. I got nothing.
oh, cool. Oh, and it's wrapped. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Do we open it now?
Yeah, open it now.
Oh, cool. I'm going to open it. I'm going to keep opening it. It's a Jurassic...
I can't. What is it?
It's a Jurassic Park
Jurassic World thing.
egg thing.
Well, you keep talking about Jurassic Park.
I'm opening it.
I can't get in it.
See if I can get the one that's in the film. I have got a mini T-Rex. This is my favourite film, actually. Jurassic Park. Paul's taking forever.
Do you need some help or...
You right there, Paul?
I hurt my thumb last week and
Poor baby.
I've got a baby.
I got a T-Rex.
I don't know what it is.
T-Rex.
Is that a T-Rex?
No. Oh no, it's not. It's what
That is so cute. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Chris. Thanks for
And then
that.
we got this one.
Oh, another gift. This is great.
Wow, it's like bloody Christmas.
I'm opening now. I've never opened so many gifts. Oh, I've got 365 days of dad jokes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right on my street.
Back to the Future.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Oh,
Thank you
cheers.
so much.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, no
Shall I
worries.
shake your hand?
Thank you very much. That is going on my Back to the Future shelf.
Scott has missed out on some gifts here, hasn't he?
I know.
Yes.
What we're going to do next, we'll all say a film, myself, Paul, and I'm going to ring Scott live on the podcast, and he's
Okay.
going to answer and tell me his choice. So let's call Scott first then.
Okay.
Let's hope he answers. This is like a radio station when they try and ring the winner. We're all going to choose a film, and then we're going to put it on Instagram, vote for which one we want to do. But we'll do them all, but we'll just do it in order sort of thing. So I am ringing Scott now live. Here we go. Let's hope he
Good
answers.
morning, Scott. Can we have your points, please?
Make me a winner.
Hey! I'm sorry, Scott. It's actually me.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
rubbish.
You didn't win. But we're going to tell everyone our films that we want to do next. So we haven't said ours yet, but
Okay.
do you want to tell us yours?
Right. So an 87 sci-fi classic.
Cool.
Scared the life out of me when I was younger, although they seem to promote it to kids with toys, just like Terminator 2.
Right.
It's a Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me. It is RoboCop.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
That's a
Great
good one.
choice.
That could win the vote. That's going to be up there. Okay, cheers. Thanks for that, Scott. How was Peppa Pig World?
Peppa Pig was surprisingly fun, actually.
Excellent. I need enjoy it. Okay, mate. See you soon.
All right, take care.
Bye. Okay, so we've got RoboCop, choice 1. Okay.
So we're doing me now.
Yeah, go on then. I'll tell you what, I'll do mine because you've got 3 to choose from, haven't you? Okay, so my film is a 1990 film. Just out of the 80s there, but I think it was,
Here we
it was
go. I know what it's going to
1990.
be.
And it's got... No, that was 93. It's four dudes that like to eat pizza.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yes, so I'm going for the first Turtles movie.
It's funny to say that, Rob, because
You've got it here.
with me,
Ah, excellent.
Turtles film from
There
1990.
we go, look at that. You bought it on DVD. What are the chances of that? So that's my choice.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
Right.
so we've got RoboCop and we've got Turtles.
Right. I don't think RoboCop's going to... I think RoboCop's going to beat... Anyway, so I've got a choice of 5.
Okay.
I'm not sure which of the 5 I want to pick. So, Chris, choose number 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5.
Ooh.
I'll go middle, 3.
Oh, mate, I've just won the fucking vote.
What have we got? What's number 3?
I can't remember what year it came out, but I'm going to break out through the tunnel and escape. Morgan Freeman, Shawshank Redemption.
Is that 94? I'm pretty sure it's 94.
95.
No, 94. I'm sure it's 94.
So I'm going Shawshank Redemption. Do you want to know the other 4?
yeah, what were the
Yeah,
other ones you had then?
Number 1 was I was going to do a Decade Breach, Grease.
Grease.
Number 2
Don't
was
like that.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, 7's good.
Number 4 was Moonwalker.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And number 5, another Tom Cruise film, Rain Man.
Okay. Oh, Moonwalker would be the fun one. Okay, so the 3 films are RoboCop,
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Shawshank Redemption,
Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cowabunga!
So we'll put this on our Instagram and people can vote.
Nice.
What do you reckon's going to win out of them three?
I don't know. I think Shawshank could be up there.
Yeah, I think
it's
mine
not really a
might be
retro
last,
film.
mine.
It's not a retro film like RoboCop, but it's a bloody good film.
Seeing as we got a lot of 80s fans, I think RoboCop might win. Yeah.
See, Shawshank failed at the cinema, but it has grown. So we'll see.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, that wraps it up. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for coming. It's been good.
Right, we're off to try a red eye. Did you bring the eggs?
I have.
Excellent. So let's crack into one of them then. Keep it retro.
Keep it retro.
Took a bus, took a plane, took a railroad train just to get on back. To find that the little girl I love and standing in the back. We low, 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 right there in the back. We low, 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 on the railroad track. Heartaches take it slow, you ain't got far to go.
Coughlin's law. Bury the dead, they stink up the joint. As for the rest of Coughlin's laws, ignore them. The guy was always full of shit. I guess you